We're at King's Cross Station in April of 1963, a memorable year on the railways and in the wider world. The 60s were starting to swing, with a new pop group called the Beatles taking the country by storm. On British Railways' Great Northern Line, an era was coming to an end, with steam into King's Cross scheduled to finish by the middle of June. A1 Pacific 60130 Kestrel backs down into what was then Platform 8, ready to take out the 6:12 p.m. departure for Leeds. Kestrel, a West Riding engine for much of her life, was destined to become one of the last active A1s, surviving until late in 1965. B1460 61075 was a long-term resident of King's Cross Shed. Into the old Platform 5 comes V2 60871 in extremely grimy condition on an outer suburban working. Kestrel again, this time on the 6:05 p.m. Fridays only to Leeds, dubbed the 6:05 Special by pop music fans. Serving as a relief to the 6:12, which we saw a moment ago, this sort of train was often avoided by those in the know, as they tended to have no buffet car and somewhat elderly carriages. A4 Pacific 60034 Lord Farringdon departs with the 6:26 semi-fast for Doncaster and Hull. A2 Pacific 60513 Dante of Peterborough's New England shed backs down ready to work a semi-fast to its home city. With a brush Type 2 diesel in the background, A1 Pacific 60139 Sea Eagle leaves with the 632 parcels for York. This Gresley A3 is finding the going slippery. By this time, many of the A3s, including Pretty Polly, were coming up to 40 years old, and withdrawals were in full swing. Knebworth, just 25 miles out, was in the 60s still rural and very much an outer suburban destination. During the Second World War, when traffic control was decentralised, the Great Northern Line Control was located in this building, filmed here in the summer of 1964. A3 60066 Merryhampton speeds by on the 3 p.m. King's Cross Newcastle. It's 1963 once more, on a spring-like 10th of March. But the dreadful long winter that played havoc with the nation's transport had only lately lifted. 60061 Pretty Polly heads north. Flying Fox looks in very run-down condition. Unbraked open wagons were by now largely relegated to departmental use, like this civil engineer's train. The A3 is 60054, Prince of Wales. The 7 a.m. stopper from Peterborough was due at Knebworth at 8:39, arriving King's Cross 9:22. 60062 Minaroo heads a train of non-gangway stock that includes a Thompson LNER lavatory composite. Now it's a Sunday morning, and the 8:15 King's Cross Grantham stopper is the first down mainline train of the day. An A4 60025 Falcon speeds north. (60010) Dominion of Canada, now preserved in her namesake country.